name's Kazm Vulfhart, aka King Kazm, whatever you want to call me, and welcome to Genshin Impact stream time. Starting a little early, but I kind of don't have much else going on, so I kind of want to start early, I guess. We'll start with Sit Lolly pulls. I managed to get 10 more wishes. Here's hoping we pull her. No luck. I got a catalyst at least. Also, I don't know how well this is going to operate because I have... Let's see, so... I was at 65, now I'm at 75, so... I mean, 15 more pulls isn't really that bad. I actually managed to... So, I didn't realize this. Oh, it's not showing it. The Imaginarium... I actually want to do this, so give me a second. We're going to this quest. Anyways, I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm streaming once again on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I do need to get like some form of Twitch bot or something to announce it in Twitch as well. Oops. I am not running Knitch. Okay, so that's how that works. Child, why are you doing what I think you're doing? Didn't the guild say the super tough quest commissioned by an organization the most detailed may not be disclosed? I'm your client. I trust you. I'm not going to read all this. I have 15 more pulls before I guarantee Sit Lolly. Because I counted earlier and I was at 65, now I'm at... During the trial of behemoths, you can speak to Heckler and engage in challenges of different difficulties. Fearless difficulties even allows you to adjust special topics. Complete different challenges on different difficulties. Alright, let's do a challenge. What are the rewards? Okay, so... I only need to do bronze and silver by the looks of it. Which is good. Oh, I haven't faced you before. Or you. Or you! Are you a crab? This is a crab. I like crabs. Okay, so Barbara, Knitch, and Dia, Zillinen, okay, does it use my current team, or do I set up my team after the fact? Okay. I think it's this one. I want to configure my team. How do I do this? I'll get prepping now. I can't do any of those because... Okay, there we go. I'm actually going to replace... Because I think I can do this without... No, it's... Oh, okay, I gotta do this. There we go. Okay, so now you're busted out of that, which means you will do that move because I've already faced you once before. And you're dead. Yeah, Jester. Well, only by 5 minutes. I didn't really have much else going on right now, so I just kind of started playing. Just something to do, otherwise I'd be sitting for 10 minutes and it was going to get... It was going to get a bit hectic in my brain if I didn't start. And, I did a 10 pull. Didn't get Solali. Yay! Too bad for you, I have food. Where's my food? Shut up. While that's cool and all, I would like to, at least for once in my life, get the... Well, I say for once in my life, I did manage to get Zillinin and Kinich, which was a good benefit for me. Okay, So, this event has me going up against bosses that are... That are, basically different levels of difficulties. The bronze was really easy. This one was a massive jump in difficulty. And it's only silver. I'm glad I don't have to do gold. Holy crap. Well, I mean, Jester, there's one reason I'm touching it. There's one reason that I have to touch it. Phrasing. There's absolutely one reason I have to touch this one. Prima Gems. Hello, Vanny. I'm playing Genshin Impact. I'm currently playing an event that is... that I can do to get the main source of resources to... Okay. To pull characters. I know it's confusing if you've never played the game before, but it's... Just know it's me blasting the shit out of things. Okay, I have no idea what this boss is about. Okay. Not this. I think the thing said that Geo characters do well for this character. Yeah, I stream. on Twitch because it is something I am trying to... Like, it's a combination of me trying to make a living out of it and just... I don't know. I guess it's something to do to keep my mind from wandering too much. Okay, I have no idea what this character is about. Is this a musical centaur? Oh, wait. Unfortunately, a lot of my hobbies lately haven't been doing as good a job as I would like. So this is something like I'm actively doing. It also helps with, like, trying to interact with people. Okay, stage select. Geo characters have the advantage. Use methods suited for dealing with Geo to break through the defenses and halt the momentum of its attacks. Okay, so Dia and Kanich actually probably would be better for this in terms of actual fighting it. I can do small bursts with Zelo. Oh my goodness, he played a violin. That was amazing. Okay, there we go. Nope, come back here. I'm not done with you. Oh, this might be the one-shot attack. Nope, wrong character. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. The other two bosses they have Jester for this fight. It's Genshin Impact. It's actually quite famous or quite popular. Jade's played it a lot. Pardon me. But the other bosses that I saw were a crab, and I'm actually now drawing a blank on the... It's technically the third boss, but it's the fourth boss I'm mentioning. Oh no, oh no. The little musical beats that happen whenever I actually hit him. You know, it's a very popular... Nope, wrong thing. A very popular game. Yeah, this thing. Some weird water creature. Yeah, we got a fire crab and a water creature. Dendro... It said Dendro and Pyro, right? Well, I mean, Kenich's the strongest character I got, so Dendro is gonna trounce the shit out of it. I'm gonna keep you on as a healer. Because I will need healing. Okay, I don't know what to expect for this character. Or this enemy. Okay, I expect death, apparently. What? What? Also, I agree with you. Defeat the half-topos to render them immobile to prevent Hydro-topo Flash Flood from growing stronger during battle. If that was the what? Is the hard version going to be almost as easy? Oh, this one has... Okay, no, it's not. Thank goodness. I was scared for a moment there. I do like this enemy, though. Using water as a means to... Wait, no. I wanted this. Using water as a means to form weapons and stuff like that. It's always a fun little gimmick that I like. I don't want to... yeah, me too. But everybody's got lives outside of me, so it's fine. That is the wrong fucking window. Alright, time for the fire crab. Talk to the child. I have been sending stream notifications in 8 different servers. This one said Hydro was the good one. I forget what the gimmick beforehand was, though. Ow! Ow! And it's not constant pinging. It's only like 3 times a week anymore. Oh, this is a... I don't think I have a good answer for this creature. You know, it's just charge shots that I can do. Oh, he's recharging his thing. Got it. I don't really have any other good water characters. Water's been the one thing I've been struggling with. Ow! Okay, there we go. I'll show you in a minute. Let me just beat this guy. I don't think I'm going to be able to properly beat this thing in hard mode as I am. Okay, he's going underground for a new one of those. Lovely. All I can do is this. Just fighting him normally, because I can't do his gimmick very well. Because it requires me to use too much stamina to use Barbara's charge shot. Yeah, but this is normal mode. Unless I accidentally switched it to the ouch. Because all the other ones were like level 80s, weren't they? Ouch. Okay. He's dead. What? Did I just... Did I just face the hard mode version? Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just faced the hard mode version by accident. Hang on a second. Shut up, child. Just let me do the fucking event more, please. Also, Barbara's level 70. so if I do this... Huh. I guess I must have accidentally did the silver one first. Because I got a silver medal out of that. That's not what I want. Okay, Vanny, this is how you gamble. You use wishes to see if you can pull a character. Or a weapon. I got excited. More Kachina! I'm actually glad I got more Kachina. Kachina's somebody fun for me to use. Okay. What do you have for me? I wish I had money. I would get the Gnosis level. There are a lot of characters good to pull. I've been having bad luck trying to pull them lately. I was going to do something and I completely forgot what it was. Oh, God blazes. What's wrong with me?
Here's how I allocate my energy on
Bear with me.
70%
I'm trying to remember what I'm doing.
10% to making a final
I genuinely forget what I was going to do. It's actually irritating me. Actually, you know what? There's one thing I want to do. I want to do a story quest. Where are you? Yes. Oh. Well, fuck. I thought it'd give me Prima Gems, but okay, maybe not. Was there something that I was... Oh, because those are... Yeah, okay. Can I enhance this further? Yes, I can. There are plenty of characters that are good to pull. It's just you kind of got to get lucky with the pulls. I don't get lucky with the pulls, unfortunately. I mean, I got lucky with some of the pulls, but unfortunately, like, I feel like it's given me a slight imbalance. Well, it depends on the it depends on the wish. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check to see if I had regular wishes. Okay, I'm actually back. So you can pull from this, which is just basically constantly always around, no matter what. And then you can pull from one of these two, and these two are rotating. Yeah, the banners rotate. That's what each of these are, is a banner. And these two are currently the main ones to focus on. I'm trying to pull for Sitlali because I need more ice types. I've got too many fire types. I just got way too many fire types. It's so disappointing. Main story quest. Okay, I'm slowly back. Yes, that is a woman on a motorcycle. And she hits a lot. Like, she hits hard a lot, and I wanted to pull her, but I couldn't. Mainly because Jade was telling me Sitlali would be better for my team that I currently have, and I'm trying... I get it, but like I'm trying to fix up my team and change it around because I'm getting sick and tired of fucking Knitch, who is currently the character I'm on. I'm just so tired of Knitch.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Oh no, I forget.
What a unique palate. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
I need more elements than pyro. I have way too many pyro. That's all I have is pyro.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
It's just constant pyro.
These two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Oh, she pulled it. And she showed off how strong it is to me, and I was extremely jealous.
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
See, I thought about it. I did want Malvika because she's cool and her kit is cool.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose.
Like, I wanted to pull Malvika so badly. And then, like, I will show you. I will show you the hell I'm going through. How do I sort via element? Okay, well, I can't sort via element, but here's basically how it goes for me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pyros. 7 pyros. 1, 2, 3 hydros. 3 hydros, right? Yes, 3 hydros. 1, 2, 3. Is it only 3? 3 cryos, which are ice. 1, 2, 3 geos. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 amenos, which are wind. 1, 2, 3, 4 electros. Oh, and dendro. 1, 2. I only have 2 dendros. I can't count this guy because his element changes, which sucks. I genuinely can't count him. Well, he's also the main character anyway, so like, you get him anyways. Oh yes, actually, that's the thing. Like, so, let me find a good. Okay, so this is Candace. She is actually from the country I'm currently in, which is kind of based on it's kind of based on Egyptian culture. It's got a lot of like pyramids and stuff like that, and a massive desert. Currently, we're kind of in a rainforest type area of the country. But then you've got. Let me think of a good one. This character, who was from a country based on Japan. She's kind of got the Tengu vibe going on. Then, hang on. Once again, I'm trying to make sure I think of the good ones. Jester, correct me if I'm wrong. She is Liwei. Actually, wait. I know who's Liwei. This gentleman is Liwei. And Liwei is based on China. This one is based on from a place called Fontaine, and it's based on France, I believe. France or England. Mondstadt, 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 Mondstadt. Is she Mondstadt? Yeah, Mondstadt. And Mondstadt's based on Germany. Yes, that's right. The character archive. I can actually show... Wait, I have an achievement? What didn't I get? Oh, okay. That was for the bosses. Character archive. So these are the characters I don't have. This is Malvika. This is the one that Jade got that I want. This is Sitlali. She is an ice type. Chaska, I tried to pull for her and I couldn't. I actually missed out on Milani because I started playing at like near the end of her banner. Apparently, this is the one that Jester's telling me to get. Okay, that actually... Oh, stop, stop. Okay, can we not do that, please? Please, Knave? Please? Stop it. Okay, we're just going to move away from Knave. This is the one that's coming out next banner. Okay, Queen Slay. This is the one that Jester likes to use. That is great for giving me a heart attack. This is the one I was supposed to pull for and failed for last banner. He's Cryo? I thought he'd be Pyro. Look, I just want to pull cool characters that I might use. Oh, she's gold. Lovely. You said Shinha. This is one a lot of people like. And she's coming back next banner. This one slightly reminds me of Jester, mainly because of the ears and the tail. Wait, where is she? Where'd she move? Where'd she move to? There she is. So you like the design of Shenha, right? Because if so, that's actually kind of ironic to me. That's so good to know that you like her design. Yeah, so anybody, if you see anybody who, wait, she doesn't, well, her a little blurb up top, I don't have a mouse to show you, her little blurb up top says Liyue. Anybody from Liyue is going to have the Chinese motif on them, for the most part. Those are Inazumas, so they're Japanese. I forgot she existed. I love it. The dark nun aspect. I really like that. This man is dripped out to hell and back. I like his fit. Yeah, Ganyu is a Chilin. I passed her, didn't I? I'm literally just showing off characters now. This is a wild feral boy. I wish I was joking. This literally is a boy raised by wolves. Oh, there she is. I see her. A chillin'. You're the bitch that did it. I was doing the Chasm quest. I was doing the Chasm quest, Jester, and part of it had me fight the giant metal mechanical worm again, and then she shot the freaking tower prism, and it came down and pierced the mechanical worm thing. And I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" It's her. That bitch. I'm gonna have to mute.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Let's dance.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means
I'm sorry.
he's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Kill me now, 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 please just fucking kill me now. Fucking hell, I hate persuasion checks and minigame fucking games. I'm gonna tell you all a story about Starfield. So as well, I don't know if y'all know. I know I've told people about it, but I don't know how many people like remember or pay attention. It's fine if you don't. I'm not gonna be bent out of shape about it. I've got too much other shit to be bent out of shape about. Anyways, where is it? Where's the thing that the dude gave me? Oh, I think I can help with that. Character archive. You said Commodore hat. Commodore. Is it this one? She's actually in the next banner. She. Oh my fucking god. Okay, Queen Slay. Yeah, she's a Fontaine character. I think. Alright, Jester, I'm gonna level with you right now. if I don't like Ark's kit, I'm pulling for chlorined. If I don't like Arle's kit, I'm pulling for Chlorine. I know that she's well, okay. I don't need DPS. Like, I think I have plenty of DPS. Jester, do I have plenty of DPS? Okay, Jester, I'm showing you my teams again. My team again, or my character archive. Chlorand. I keep on wanting to say chlorine. If you look at my team, not my team, but like my characters. Do I have too much DPS? Or is this something you and I can discuss later? Because unfortunately with this game, I still haven't fully figured out how to tell whether or not a character is, like, support, tank. Okay, maybe I should try and pull for Arle. Like, I know I can make her pop. I think Diluc is meant to be a main DPS. She's defense. She's defense, that's for damn sure. I think I could make her a main DPS. I think these are supports. I think this entire row is supports, actually. I haven't been playing well enough to know the difference. Alright. I'm stopping both the story I'm going to tell and the game for a few seconds to... I need to level. Honest to God opinion.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off.
Oh my goodness, I hate you specifically. Anybody other than Kanich can be main DPS. I want your honest opinion here, Jester. Chlorand or Arle? Or should I keep pulling for Sit? Okay. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Favorite animal or vegetable or fruit can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become.
At least it ended pretty quickly. At least his voice line ended quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna level. I'm extremely upset because I've missed out It's mostly my fault, too. I've missed out on 2 banners that I really liked for characters. I'm going to hate myself. I'm going to hate myself. Jester, why did you tell me that? I'm going to hate myself. For the next 3 months, I'm going to hate myself. You said the words you shouldn't have said to me. I love Phoenix builds.
Before I retrieve your
Shut the fuck up.
But we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
This is Starfield all over again. I hate it. 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 Okay, so as you know, I have Starfield on my channel. It's ending slowly.
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. Eating something that causes heat stroke.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand...
Okay, I am brute forcing this.
Cautious of us. Let's take a closer.
Okay, so Starfield has a persuasion mechanic in it. And the persuasion mechanic is stupid.
Retrieve your products. I need to confirm. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have...
I genuinely hate how Starfield... Okay, stop talking. Stop talking in my ear. I hate how Starfield does their persuasion thing. It's almost exactly like this. You have a bar up top that... Well, actually, it's in the dialogue box in Starfield. You have a bar that tells you how much progress you've made. And then you have options that can fill up that bar. And if you pick the wrong option, if you pick an option, you either get the bonus or you don't get the bonus and you actually lose some progress. The issue with the progress bar is that progress bar is a % chance for you to succeed the persuasion check. I am 100% certain that's the case.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head...
It's so infuriating and I hate it.
decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Are they going to do down, up, down? Or will they do down, up, up? Probably down, up, down.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed.
Okay, follow-up question on chlorine.
Shoot, it's the Matra. Run!
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Where are they?
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Oh no, he's leading us to the actual location. I'm willing to bet.
That way.
So, chlorine, her shooting ability, does it require you to aim? So, like, as an example, is it like Knich's?
Look, he's over there.
Good. I'm still pissed at Knich for that exact reason. Hey, a teleport point. I need this. I love Auroron, actually. I'm not going to lie. He's also the tallest character I've seen. I want to compare him to Arle. Like, is Arle taller than him? Because he's taller than Knich, and Knich is one of the tallest characters I have. Oh, wait, nope. Dee is actually taller. Slightly, but she is. And Auroron's just a giant. It's Dory! I pulled her recently.
You were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
Rio is the tallest male model, I think. I want him.
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll...
What's with her pupils? Why does she have access for pupils?
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Can you tell that I've never actually looked at her model? Even though I've pulled her?
Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far.
Jester, what are you talking about?
Did you manage to-
Shenha's come back.
Your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some
Yes and no.
killings, haven't you?
Okay, so I'm going to let this go on auto and take the headphones off while I talk.
Sure, that's supposed to be a
Okay, so Vanny, to explain the banners will have 2 5 stars and about 3 4 stars that have an increased chance to drop. They're the ones that are all going to be featured on the front page of the banner.
decent folks trying
With that being said, you still can pull other characters that are 5 and 4 stars from those banners.
why I prefer to have customers like
They have a system in place where it's like you get a 50-50 if you're pulling a legendary, and if you lose the 50-50, you get a different legendary, but if you win the 50-50, you get the banner's legendary.
help out. As long as you have lots of
There are some events where you do get free characters, like Dia for me was free, and Kachina was free, and I pulled a couple Kachinas as well. Oh, and Noelle was free as well. Kind of. Whoops, I did not realize I was my turn.
Of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Well,
Oh, no, wait, I had other free characters too. I had Zillanin. No, Zillanin wasn't free. It was, crap. She's a chef from Leeway, I think. She was free.
what kind of products do you sell
Dendro Archer Lady was free. Lynette was free.
and your reasons for buying?
Dendro Archer Lady, was she Colleen?
Offer
That's not Colleen, is it? I genuinely forget because I'm bad at this.
an analysis of the sociological ideology
Also, my memory is absolutely shot.
of the Hillagirls.
I should pay attention, actually. I remember this part.
Have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Mora.
Who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods up to that in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an
Bear with me. I need to check my YouTube.
reservation and find an
I'm going to stab a bot.
job in nearly any nation.
Nobody send a message, please.
Now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa! That's a lot of...
Thank you.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire.
Bear with me. I'm going to check YouTube.
Knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. Alright, let's try the method that I'll use to
Hello, Box Matcha. I apologize. I want to apologize, Box Matcha. Just bear with me. I am streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so a lot of the issue, I'm going to be missing out on a few messages every now and again. I do know that I can do the event in co-op. However, I am a natural solo player. I like to suffer and put myself through hell. Give me one moment. I gotta get back into the game.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for
So yes, Box Matcha, if you are, if you send me a message, I will check YouTube periodically. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to check it because I only have one screen, so I have to tab out during like talking methods. The chat you see on the stream right now is my Twitch chat. I don't have a way to kind of meld the two together because of how OBS is currently set up. Eventually, I do believe that they will set up a mixed chat room. So hopefully I'll be able to see you all talking with me. Unfortunately, for now, I just have to kind of remember to tab out so I can talk to people. I'm in the wrong window again.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1,000,000 mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works?
I agree with Vanny on this point, actually. And I actually do have a slight solution to this. But here's the issue. Well, also, Jester, there's another reason, actually, because there's a logistical reason for this. So we have... Correct me if I'm wrong on this. The next banner group is going to be 2 characters, Chronicle, the weapon banner, and then the regular banner, right? That's going to be 5 banners people are going to be choosing from. And unless they make the Chronicle banner have a different resource for pulling, that means that people are going to have to pick and choose their Prima Gems a lot more carefully. Or their intertwined wishes, sorry. A lot more. So that's going to make it... That's actually going to lower player satisfaction, I think, for newer players who don't really know all this stuff. But quite honestly, the Chronicle one, I believe, is for older players who've played longer. At least that's how I see it.
So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been...
That's the issue. That is an issue, yes. There is a solution to this, however.
An introduction to traditional Sumerian brewing techniques.
There is a slight solution to this.
An overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one?
And this is if they don't want to do that. I think it actually would work in their favor, though.
1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one.
I hope it wasn't important to me to pay attention to any of that.
Good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Knowledge or anything else you need.
If they want to do it a proper way without doing the fear of losing out, and also kind of trick people into seeing them as in a better light, what they could do is they could do what Warframe does, with a specific banner. They could do it with the Chronicle ones, actually, now that I think about it. So what they could do is they could pick a specific banner, have it be rotating monthly with a bunch of the older characters that don't really get a whole lot of time to shine. You know, like a regular Chronicle banner. But make it so that in order to do it, there's a resource that you have to specifically go after. Otherwise, you won't be able to pull from it. That increases player game time, that encourages more resource focus. And you could pair it with Prima Gems to basically trigger the gambling addiction as well for regular intertwined fates and stuff like that. And you could make the rotations like once every 3 months, once every 6 months.
Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the academia.
But I do agree that the way they're doing it is,
People working here.
from a business standpoint, it's
Conducting official business.
logical.
You're
It's annoying, but it's logical.
a guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the mantra
Quite
won't come
frankly,
here.
I hate it.
Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
What have I done? Bear with me. I think I broke
I
something.
have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Okay, I fixed it. Okay, so that is Paimon. She is our emergency food rations.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the god of wisdom and ask her about something important.
She unfortunately is the voice of the player
Still haven't found a way.
because
When we heard
for some reason they didn't give the player character an actual voice in the cutscenes.
it out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago,
But we met her by fishing her out of the water.
it's supposed
So that's the thing, he does talk. Well, he or she, depending on your character.
to gain the wisdom of the gods.
I picked Aether. The other one, oh no, I forget. Lumina?
If we find it,
The other one's Lumina.
we can learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
So
Highly doubt it has any mystical
the main character does
does indeed
talk.
exist.
He actually does. He actually has voice lines. She has voice lines.
Where exactly?
The problem is you don't see them in the cutscenes too much. Is the issue? You only ever see them during battle or during like doing certain things in the world.
Capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it.
And I'm not quite sure why they made that decision.
The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it. in
Like
their
with
possession.
Pokemon, it made sense
Decades have been vying
for the most part.
as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete.
Monster Hunter has a similar thing going on.
I finally managed to reach
Although now they've actually added proper voice lines to Monster Hunter.
forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all,
There is that, yeah.
in understanding what it is.
And that decision, I think, was made long before the voice actor strike, which is why a majority of stuff outside of Archon Quest doesn't have voice lines.
They adamantly
And even then, there was some stuff that should have been voice lined that was not voice lined.
and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes, Ainul Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy.
I think that was a decision made.
Capsule by any means necessary.
What
To that end,
game
they've resorted to many methods
had
more
it
foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds.
the most recently where both male and female had actual voice lines?
Negotiating with me. The divine
Mass Effect.
knowledge
I think it was
capsule
Mass
should
Effect.
be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own
So if you-
bid, and the prize will be covertly given
So if you think about it, so Genshin Impact, for the most part, is a dialogue-driven game.
not publicly disclosed.
As you can tell, there is a lot of dialogue.
Knowledge capsule ends up in. My agreements
A lot of it.
through. Dory is the most reliable source of
Unfortunately, that means that each line needs to be voice acted out, made like redone. Like it's just the classic voice acting stuff.
To befriend Dory.
And unfortunately, that can get expensive, especially in a dialogue-heavy game.
Yes,
It's one of the reasons I'm not mashing through the text.
but this arrangement harms none of us. Day after tomorrow,
The
Dory and try to purchase information on the divine
when I say this game is dialogue-heavy, by the way, I really mean it because there's
and approach her
so much
If I get the
filibuster
opportunity to study the
in
divine
story quests, world quests, side quests, all this stuff. There's a child on a bridge that yells at you for scaring off the pigeons on the only bridge in and out of town. And he yells at you for scaring off his pigeon friends on that bridge. And it's like 2 minutes of dialogue, but it's 2 minutes of dialogue.
Okay. Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Kazm, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge
Not voice acted, just regular dialogue.
We're not sure how to use it.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, there's a lot of, like, I cannot stress enough how much dialogue is in this game.
So right under the academia's nose is a bit
For the most part, a lot of the world quests have as much dialogue as this main quest has. Like, I am on a main quest, and there was a lot of dialogue there, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. There are world class quests that are basically just side quests that have just as much dialogue. And none of it is voice acted. Like, this game is really big. And I'm not saying like all this dialogue is a bad thing, except for when I'm in a rush, in which case yes, all this dialogue is a bad thing. Like, how dare they include so much dialogue in a game when I'm rushing? But yeah, like, technically speaking, the story for Genshin Impact is not done yet.
Sword fighting techniques 8.
That's why I haven't been mashing.
A combat
I've literally been letting them talk to the best of my abilities. I've been half paying attention.
these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight,
And
use an
I will say, I
accomplishment
do
to improve your
like
physical parameters.
story-driven games.
There may be
There's a
various
problem,
levels of
though.
strength between the two
For me. I need to clarify, it's for me. It's a problem for me.
I'll run statistical analyses
When you have
confounding effects.
something akin to a gambling mechanic
One of those guys at the
for
who got top grade
a main mechanic of the game, i.e., characters you can play as,
though. You definitely weren't one of
as an
those
example,
who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia,
the
right?
dialogue becomes a detriment.
Why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
When you are unable to
The dialogue becomes a detriment, especially if you're doing a quest that doesn't give you the resource needed to buy wishes.
is but one
And I'm not saying that, once again, I'm not saying the dialogue's a bad thing. I like it. I like that there's story to this game. I like that it's not shitty story writing either. Well,
just fight as you normally
no, with the amount of times I've actually gotten angry, it's not shitty story writing. Jester can attest to this. I've gotten angry with the decisions made by people in the stories a lot. Okay, but where do I initiate the fighting? Oh, I initiated over here. Okay. Goodbye.
Target acquired.
Enemy reinforcements incoming. Where? I don't see them. I mean, it kind of is.
I'll link your Akasha terminal to record the next step is to use this knowledge cap. Hold it in your hand.
I said I wasn't going to spam.
Establish a connection with it. Activate its
But another issue is just that I don't do farming much anymore off screen because of how I've been feeling. Which is just like overwhelmed. I think I gave myself too much on my plate, which is why I've cut back on shorts. Like, I haven't done any shorts recently, which I know is probably taboo, but like I need to Okay, I use it. I needed to take something off the plate so I can not lose my mind. I've also stopped posting on TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Sky, although I've heard TikTok's having issues right now. Like, I've stopped doing that, at least until I can get my head on straight.
How are you feeling? You mean
Like, I genuinely need to just get my head back on straight.
Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Wait a minute, these are more enemies.
I got him cornered.
You can't trick me. I'm too stupid not to notice. But where are the enemy reinforcements? I'm waiting for them.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Okay, what was I saying? Before I said I'm taking a break
Well,
from the shorts
the
and
knowledge
stuff?
capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability.
Fuck, what the
During
fuck did I
second
say?
fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Not about the farming, it was before the farming. Was it about me getting angry at the characters? I think it was about me getting angry at the character decisions. Which is how I determined whether or not a story has relatively decent writing.
1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount.
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment.
Jester, I forget. Did we see him in the character archive?
I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Okay. I have to wait 2 days? 7 a.m. I must get it perfect. My OCD will not allow it. My OCD will not... Fuck it. I think... I'm going to use Zenless Zone Zero. This a different game made by the same people who made this, by the way. For Vanny's knowledge and anybody else watching. Sorry, let me jump to YouTube real quick. Okay. So, ever since I stopped making a series on Zenless Zone Zero, I've had a lot more fun with it. The story is interesting. Everything is just fun. And that's not to say I'm not having fun with... Give me a second, I'm going to fix my legs. That's not to say I'm not having fun with Genshin. Genshin's fun. Especially when I can get the energy to actually play it. What's annoying to me is that... And this just might be me because of my inexperience. And I'm willing to bet it is just because of my inexperience. I struggle to find a good balance for games games that I can stream and games that I can record. But once again, I am 100% certain it is because of my inexperience. 80% certain it's because of my inexperience.
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it.
Oh, what was that voice crack? Ugh.
Or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of mora.
Grounded has been fun to stream with Fluff and Jester. And I genuinely think it's Jester and Fluff that makes it fun for me.
No longer sufficient for your opulent appetite.
with the streaming.
Please oblige me.
Um,
Tell me what you have in mind.
what else? Ratchet and Clank has been fun to stream. Unfortunately, Ratchet and Clank, with the way they have it on the PlayStation 5, is not the best.
But you know, that kind of information isn't
Um,
cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into
Atlas was okay to stream, but it would have been a lot better with
found out that
somebody else.
I would be in big, big trouble. But how can we be sure your information is
What else have I
accurate?
streamed?
I'm curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we
Unfortunately, I think what's going on with me in regards to these games, not so much Genshin per se, because Genshin, there's a nice little balance between interaction with my chat and the gameplay itself.
secure more sales.
With a lot of the games that have come out recently and now,
Don't worry about that. I used to
it's
take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
it becomes more fun to be in the game streaming when you have other people in the game with you. Yes. Actually, that's going to be streamed on Wednesday. And as long as Jester is still free and Fluff is still free, I'm going to be playing with them.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling
Never,
friends.
ever tell a business person to name their price.
Paid in full. Here's the scoop.
Haggle.
Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain misery.
Obviously, it won't work for, like,
El Ahmar.
Walmart or something like that, but, like, haggle.
You mean the Aramites who worshipped King Deshret? Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine
But,
Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other candy you've seen before.
yeah, I genuinely am. I'm genuinely having a blast. Okay, so like Grounded is honestly one of my favorite games. Vanny, you know this. You absolutely know this because I've said it while you are in the chat room. I adore bugs at a distance. Like one of my favorite types in Pokemon, bug type. Grounded is fun for me to play because I get to deal with the bugs. I had an absolute panic attack during the recording session when I was cornered by a wolf spider and trying to kill it. That was fantastic. My wires are just bad today. Well, it's because I'm not wearing my headphones properly. Sorry, mic's farther away from me. I'm not wearing my headphones properly. Because I haven't, but that man is a hairdresser? I just now noticed that. Where am I going? I do. Okay, so like the thing that makes Grounded good for me is that they kind of found that balance where like the bugs have a realism to them, but it's so cartoony that it's not fully real.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must
Also,
be
for
some
anybody
sort of
missing
of the Eremites'
out on
strategy.
what's going on, I'm currently, if I'm gleaning the information properly because I'm half paying attention, there is something that is currently in the hands of people that
The person in this picture is
we want
the leader
the
of
thing that is.
and the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the divine knowledge capsule.
I don't like that the last three words in that statement is people hunting story.
When we confront them
The
next,
fuck are you
we should
reading?
be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoked.
Also, I'm stuck in story. How can I die in story? Never mind.
Now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hand. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the divine knowledge capsule.
I'm trying to think of stories I've thought of where there's people hunting.
Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
What's that story about the world's greatest game? That's literally what I was thinking it was. The most dangerous game. Like, I was about to ask, like, what's the name of that story that was, like, most dangerous game or whatever?
See you then.
See, I hated...
Oh, Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be?
I hated reading stories for class. I hated being told you have to read this story for class. When it was us reading together in the class, it was fine. I hate being told that I have to spend my free time reading a book. For 2 reasons. And one of the reasons is not what you think. I can 100% guarantee that. The first reason is that it's a great way. But obviously, this is true for every class, in a way. It's a great way to figure out which of your students takes the class seriously, which pisses me off. Because, like, if you force a child to do it on their off time, and I want to clarify that this is for, like, mostly for children. Because I had this issue as a child a lot. Well, I didn't have this issue as a child, but it was a child common issue. You're forcing them to have their what little free time they have to be focused on school, which is something I hate about school in general, but that's just because I hate schools.
I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually...
Oh, right, we're picking a fight with these guys and gonna kick their asses. I forgot.
Negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. To your credit,
But the other reason that I hated getting assigned books in class
turning into quite
that I had to read in my free time,
I also
I'm not joking about this. I cannot stress enough how I'm not joking about this. I got in trouble for reading the entire book in a day
Fine. You're fuming.
and being able to remember it.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with
I'm
this,
not joking.
it'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys.
I'm literally not joking when I say this.
Oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
My teachers, my principal, guidance counselor, all of it. They hated that
Locked up.
I would read a book in a day. And I'm not talking like a children's book. I'm talking, fuck, what book was it that I read? That they assigned me? Okay, so like, to clarify, I actually had in my school days a very high reading comprehension ability, which is kind of weird to say now I think about it. Where I was reading books that are so much higher in level
Scum.
than what the like. I was reading books that were meant for.
Finally. Did you use it? Great. Now we can...
This is a problem.
Boss?
Power overwhelming, power overwhelming, power overwhelming, power overwhelming. All your base are belong to us.
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
Somebody pull him off of him. The man is brutalizing him.
we have to cut as a caution connection.
I just noticed that the guy's thing is red. Ooh, he got the moves. He's moving. Ooh, nice aim.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
I like Alhaitham. I like him a lot. Back to my story. So, as a child, I would read books that were higher than what my grade was. I think in kindergarten, I was reading at a 4th or 5th grade level. Because I like to read a lot. I would take a Goosebumps. I don't know why I was struggling to say that. Book home with me from the school library. Read it on the bus to home. Be done with it. Place it on my kitchen table. Take it back to school with me the next day. Turn it in immediately. Get another one. I'm not joking.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
And
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going
during the testing, like, they had tests in school for me.
that this is a
Well, for students at my age.
this divine knowledge
To figure out your reading level.
to be linked to the gods.
And unfortunately, I was never a good test taker, ever.
Anything like the rumors suggest.
That was the biggest issue. I was never a good test taker. At all.
Did you hear what he
And,
said? World, forgive
like, the tests that they gave me were skewed. So mom and dad took me to a specialist who tested me without testing me. Like, he tested me, but he didn't tell me that he was testing me. Unfortunately, in school, everybody was like, oh yeah, we're testing you now. And my brain immediately shuts off during those words. So, when the teachers found out that the information they were getting about how good of a reader I wasn't matching what their tests were, they threw fits and were like, this can't be right. This kid's stupid. I mean, they didn't say that, and they weren't like that, but it might as well have been. And so they would actually, like, penalize me for reading too fast. So I basically just stopped reading fast. Well, I wouldn't stop reading fast. I would read the whole thing, and then I would sit there and be like, no, I only read chapter 1 through 5. Here's what happened in chapter 1 through 5. That is what happened in chapter 1 through 5. Meanwhile, in the back of my head, this is boring. Can I talk about the end of the book yet?
You wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the academia possesses the Akasha,
And, like, I wasn't a bad kid at all. I tried my best to, like, follow the school rules and stuff like that. But, like,
contact with the deity herself.
when you're going to be, like, a teacher and stuff like that, and you have a child who's very clearly gifted at something, whether it be reading, mathematics, literature, art, stuff like that, nurture that shit. Holy crap! I can't get over how bad school. Like, looking back on it, I can't get over how bad my school was. I can't. I've been half paying attention. The guy got steroids, right?
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham. Until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Is Alhaitham Fatui? Am I genuinely going to be angry? I'm checking. I'm going to be angry, and I'm... Where are you? Where are you, you piece of shit? Where are you? There you are. Okay, no. He is not Fatui. But who is he working for, then? One moment.
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Dunyarzad's name is so interesting to me, and I love it. I love names that don't feel like names because I'm so used to the American names. I'm used to John, Bill, Ted. So hearing a name like Denyurzad is just like it tickles the fancy. Kinich, that is not how you enter a door. Well, Auroron had it down pat, but the door said no.
There she is! Dinner's
Now, you know what? I haven't checked my time yet. Let me check my time. It hasn't even been 2 hours yet.
Just as
Interesting.
promised. Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. I'm unsure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's
So, Vanny, I'm going to give you a little short, well, not short, but I'm going to give you a little rundown on what's going on in the story for this section of the game. So,
Which, did you
to start off with, the main character, the Traveler, my character, is looking for his sister. There's a whole spiel that I should probably go into later, to be honest, about what's going on with that. So we're going to each and every one of the what are called archons, which are basically like the main gods of this world. There are more than them apparently, but the main ones are the archons.
I would love to join my lady.
And there's an archon for each element.
Both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
So we are in the dendro, which is plants and life.
Keeping it
Well, plants and
on around my employer.
greenery ability
It's all right, Dia.
element
I
of
merely said I would.
this nation.
I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So do please take some time to relax.
So we're now in Sumeru,
Even when you put it
and we want to talk to the Dendro Archon, but unfortunately we can't because the current Dendro Archon is basically being sequestered in a way in a tower because the Academia Elders, which basically this entire nation values knowledge above all else.
Oh, you two must be exhausted
The Academia Elders basically hate her.
My apologies
Well,
for
I don't know if I should say they hate her, but I'm just going to say they hate her until proven otherwise. Because basically they don't want to admit that the previous Dendro Archon is dead. Because they think that if they accept the current Dendro Archon, that's basically admitting that the previous Dendro Archon is dead. So that's basically what's going on. And so now we're trying to find ways to talk to them. That's mainly why we were in Port Oros. I'm terrible with names. Port Ormos. Where's the quickest way for that? Wherever the sparklies guide me. We were in Port Ormos to try and find out, like, information on what we could do to get to the Dendro Archon. And it just so happened to lead us to a thing that wasn't exactly related to the Dendro Archon, but it was related to the Dendro Archon, which is that little knowledge capsule thing. And I have so many issues with this town.
It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Like, there's... So you see the thing on the right,
Just tell me more about your adventure.
left side of their heads? That little, like, heart-shaped thing?
Paimon could tell you stories now.
Heart-shaped hologram? That heart-shaped hologram is this knowledge database. Super dense, knowledge-filled database that anybody can access at any time, which sounds amazing.
Pretty hard to relax and enjoy the
But the same database, or a program related to the database, basically determines, based on who you are as a person,
Then let's meet at the
like whether you're an outsider, a
Have a great night.
resident, an academia student, all that stuff.
I may be
It takes that information and determines whether or not you are worthy of certain information,
starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero
which
festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food?
is a massive red flag.
Thinking about food is just gonna
like whoever's in charge of it is essentially just like controlling how much information somebody gets. It's literally like,
Did we oversleep?
would saying it on Twitch get me in trouble?
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Huh. I never thought about that. My instincts are telling me something bad is about to happen. I feel something bad about to happen. I don't like it.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. You must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
They're hammering this home. Something bad's about to happen.
You know it. It's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today.
I don't want to say death flags are flying, but it's close to death flags are flying.
Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
I mean, no, this is technically a great
They
networking
all
moment.
said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
It's also a great networking moment.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
Shut up, you little cannibal.
So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to
One
set
moment.
their tables with 7 different foods.
Knocked my headphones off trying to fix my curtain.
Selections were foods like Rukashaba mushrooms, Milo pala lotuses, Sumera roses, Sunsettias, Capulatas.
I have my curtain open because I was letting in some cold air without opening a window.
Festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to
Unfortunately, I
make
overheat
it
quickly.
bread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
And what are the 7 issues? Virtues. What are the 7 virtues?
Use vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon. Then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak?
By that logic, the Hydro Archon would be nothing but fish.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks! Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
That immediately sounds bad.
Divination. Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord
Using chemicals to divine your future basically sounds like, I'm gonna combine these volatile chemicals and see what happens.
alchemical reagents. I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random.
I hope y'all could hear the face slap I did.
Probably fail.
Face palm.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Never do this. As a chemist, with my scientific background, I can say with a 100% certainty, never do this. I have done this on purpose.
Kusanali,
Nothing bad happened.
and
But I got
all
lucky.
can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
As long as you're not mixing fertilizer and pool chemicals. What? I'm going to mix a rock with a flower. No, I don't want to mix two rocks.
So how about it?
No, I want to mix a rock. Okay. There we go. With a flower.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
I already called bullshit. You did not show me the chemical reaction.
Take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies. It means. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking
He's a
at
noob.
book?
He's a noob.
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
He's a noob.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Also, I'm sorry. The moon meaning illusions and lies feel... Wait.
Naturally, fate will
Vanny, you might be able to know this if you're still listening. Is there a culture where the moon does mean illusions and lies?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning.
Usually the moon means more positive things in most cultures, in my experience.
Pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stop.
They say the Sub-Zerus festival is very lively.
And if you're not still listening and you have moved on to other things, that is fine too.
Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards
I
the
can
town,
bypass the
cycling
limit
flowers, candy,
for
and liquor
walking.
all
Oh, no, I
over.
can't. She keeps...
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus will be just as impressive.
I want Auroron's clothing. I want to wear Auroron's fit. It is one of my favorites. Children streaming.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad. Wow.
Miss Dunyarzad.
I like his mustache, though.
Even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children...
This man's mustache is fantastic.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus festival. All right, little soldiers, take your...
Okay, his name is Vihar, but he's playing fair. Okay. I was confused by his name placement type thing, and I get it now. He is playing a character. That makes sense.
Just what is going on here?
My lips are dry.
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower.
Ignore the noises you are hearing.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
I was taking a drink out of my giant slushy cup.
Speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes.
I want to go to festivals.
Take a look and pick whichever one you
I hear Japan has great festivals.
Whichever one.
I hear Germany does too.
The same.
I wonder if France and England do.
Each box contains a random
I mean, I'm sure they do, but I wonder what kind they would have.
lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia,
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad.
It's also a bug.
You tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor. It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Please let me pick the freaking.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Okay, hang on. I want to do my thing that I do. Let me clear my mind. Nope, don't start yet. Okay. 2.
Attention! That's unfortunately horror fruit.
Damn.
Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival.
I was aiming for the Onikabuto. Damn it.
Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Might as well be Night of Candies, buddy.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
I really wanted the Onikabuto.
Remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
Why did I suddenly just get a feeling of not trusting Dunyarzad? Where am I going? I go up. Elevator! His ability is so fun. I wish his wings would remain as the glider for that.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Are you guys sure you want to do this?
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Humayanis would shell out to get.
Do you seriously want to do this?
Kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dia. Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Respectfully, my family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky.
Are you absolutely certain you want to do this?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them. You're right. All right, fine.
You're.
Please be careful, dear.
She has a name. She has a title.
Look out for yourself.
You guys don't. You're going to die. I've seen this before. Wait, what? I have a time limit? Why do I have a time limit for that?
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
Yeah, I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm pretty sure Dia would have already kicked their ass within like 5 seconds.
Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
You sold it for a gift.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Junior's I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
A noble sacrifice.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
I'm sorry, you're the one that sold your weapon, damn it.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
I like Dia.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
I need to clean my controller soon. Oh, how far is nearby? Ah, yes, down these steps. That's not a step. That is a steep incline. What the hell? That is 2 steep inclines. This is not wheelchair safe. This is how you send somebody in a wheelchair to their death.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Fantastic. Actually, I kind of predicted that.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this.
How do you fucking respond to this?